He's taken them. Eddie's taken them.
When?
Only just to the pond, I think.
Oh no, will we be in time to save them?
If we run, come on.
Oh, wait for me.
Kathy! Come on, Charlie.
I'm tired.
Run! Keep running.
Run? Well, we'd run all right, the three of us, anytime. Even if we hadn't been trying to save the bag of kittens. 'Cause we just love running. That's why we like school holidays. Especially Christmas holidays. Of course, everybody does. Although there's only a few days of them left to go now for this year. This year, did I say? Should have said last year. 'Cause it's turned new year. 1958 it is now. Anyway, it was this thing with the kittens that started it all off. That's why I'm telling you about them. I mean, if it hadn't have been for the kittens, we'd never have known.
The wellies are filling up with water.
I'm 12 and they call me Kathy.
I think so.
My sister Nan is 10 and little pest Charlie is 8 and small for his age. Probably 'cause he smokes roll-ups. They say smoking stunts your growth. He steals me dad's tobacco, see?
Hurry up, Kathy.
I'm being as quick as I can.
I've got them. Give them here to me.
No, leave them.
Here, Kathy.
Dad's a farmer, but I don't think we're well off. Not like some farms you see pictures of in books. Mum's been dead 6 years. And Auntie Dolly, she's my dad's sister, looks after us. I don't think she likes doing it much, though. I missed my mum a lot at first, I remember. But then you get used to it after a while.
Open the bag quick.
I'm being as quick as I can.
Oh, no, it's sopping wet.
They're alive. Pretty little kittens. How could anybody want to drown them?
Come on.
We haven't got time now. Let's just take one each.
I want that one.
Never mind which one. We'll take them back home the other way. Through the village. Keep out of Eddie's way.
Where will we hide them when we get back?
The old barn. Nobody hardly ever goes there, so they'll be safe.
When from sin and sorrow free, Lord, we shall live with thee, blessed, blessed for aye. Right in that happy land.
Oh, look at Kathy. It's the Sally Army.
We haven't got time to stop now. Come on, Charlie, hurry up.
Oh, wait a minute. I want a word with Jackie. Hey, Jackie Greenwood.
Hey up, Charlie Bostock.
What you doing?
Nothing.
Do you want a kitten, man?
Got one.
You want another one?
No.
Oh.
All donations most welcome, friends. Thank you, thank you.
Do you want a kitten?
What? Do I want what, love?
A kitten. It's not dead, see?
Well, that's very kind of you, but I don't think I can take your kitten.
Oh, only the one that's keeping at home, and Eddie always tries to drown him. She keeps on having him.
Oh, I see. Oh, I'm sorry.
And my dad doesn't want him,
Oh, dear.
and there's nobody to look after it.
I know someone who'll take care of your kitten.
Charlie, come on.
Coming, Kathy! Who?
But you've got to trust and believe. Listen.
He's quite a stern sort of man, is me dad. He doesn't mean it. He can't help it. Not that he hits us or anything like some people's dads that I know of. But he's quite often grumpy and tired when he comes in for his tea after work.
I said shut that gate.
Ah, Charlie's coming, Dad.
I don't care who's coming, go back and shut it.
Then there's Eddie. He helps me dad around the farm. Does all the odd jobs and everything. I suppose he's youngish. He sets traps, does Eddie, to catch animals, pigeons and things. That's all he thinks about, really.
You've been at my traps again, haven't you?
Well, we haven't, see?
Cost me good money, them traps do. I'll tell your dad, then you'll cop it.
And I'll tell me dad that you pinch his paraffin. Get in the barn, you two, quick.
Kathy, that woman in the Sally Army, she said
Put that fag out, or she'll set us all on fire.
Oh, Charlie's one looks poorly. I bet he wants his mother. Do you want your mother then? Poorly Zane.
He's not poorly, yours is poorly.
There's a box over here. If we put some hay in, it'll make him a nice warm bed.
What shall we call him, Kathy?
I'm gonna call mine Spider.
How can you call a cat Spider?
I can if I want.
You're daft, you ass. soft in the head.
I'm going to teach him to hate yours, and when he grows up and gets big, he'll eat them all up.
Don't!
Shut up, you two. And you're not to say nought. You're not to breathe it to our Aunt Dolly, or she'll be after telling me Dad.
He was going to look after him.
Well,
Jesus will.
What?
don't talk wet.
Yes, he will then, 'cause that woman told me.
What woman?
Irving Saliami, that woman. I asked her to look after my kitten, and she said Jesus should look after it for me.
What she know about it?
She knows because she lives in his house.
How can she live in his house when he's dead?
Oh, our Kathy.
Well, he is, isn't he?
But fancy saying it, the word D-E-A-D. You'll have something terrible happen now.
No, I won't.
Yes, you will. You just wait until Jesus comes and gets you.
I'm not bothered.
What was that?
Didn't say nothing, did I? I only said what's true. Can't hurt you for that.
I wish you hadn't have said it, though.
Here we all are after tea now. It's always the same, every night. Nan's doing some drawing, and Charlie's messing about with the tiniest scrap of bread you ever saw, to pretend he hadn't finished his tea so they can't send him to bed. Auntie Dolly's clearing the table, and Dad's getting ready to go to the pub, but he can't seem to do up his collar.
Nothing wrong with that, is there?
No, shrunk or something.
Can't have. Oh, stand still and I'll do it. What with you and the children, no wonder poor Beatty was laid to rest. I should think she had enough of it.
Yeah, well, don't start on that. Hey, steady, I can't breathe with it being so tight.
Oh, I expect you'll get the beer past it, though. There. It's done.
Come on, you two, bed.
But I haven't finished my tea yet.
You finished now, come on.
Our auntie says that I've got to eat more slowly.
Never mind that, put it in your mouth, get upstairs.
Good night then, Dad.
All right, straight up now.
I've got to say good night to my auntie.
We'll say it from here.
Night, auntie. She didn't hear me. Shall I go through and say it?
Now, go, I'll not tell you again.
Night, Kathy.
Night.
Dorothy, I'm off now. Don't let our Kathy stay up half the night reading or whatever.
Well, don't tell me, tell her. She's your daughter.
Kathy, you heard what she said?
Of course, the three of us have been worrying about the kittens all evening. So, after the other two had gone to bed and Dad left to go to the pub, I saw my chance.
Where do you think you're going? Just outside to the yard for a minute, Auntie Dolly. I think I dropped my spare pencil.
Oh, well, don't stay out too long. You heard what your father said?
Bus, bus, bus. Blackie? Blackie, come on. Blackie. Good girl. Have you been looking for them then? Gosh, you have. Come on then. Come on, into the barn. Look, Blackie. There's your kittens. They're now all together. Oh, look, Blackie. Come on. Come on.
Who's there? I'll call my father. Who is it? What are you doing here? Who are you?
It's Jesus Christ.
Jesus.
Kathy? Kathy, is that you? Kathy? Shh, will you? What are you looking for? Look. still?
Sunday school card with a picture of Jesus.
Suffer little children, come unto me. That's ever such an old card, Kathy. Why have you got that?
Listen, I got something to tell you. Something important.
What?
I've seen him.
Who?
Jesus, of course. He's in our barn. He's come back.
Oh, Kathy. Are you sure?
Yes.
What are we going to do then?
I don't know yet. I expect he'll tell us.
What did he talk like?
He didn't say much. Just told me who he was. He looked very tired and sort of sad.
Did he say why he'd come to our barn? Did you think it was because of what you said?
I don't know.
I bet it was. Is he stopping?
He didn't say.
Do you think he'd like to see me in the morning?
Don't know.
I expect he would. I mean, I didn't say anything. Did I?
No.
Funny, isn't it? Him coming to our barn. Like a miracle.
Sunday morning, and we up early, Nan and me, before Dad even, but only just. 'Cause we hear him coming down the stairs as we go through the kitchen. So we run like mad outside and duck down under the window and skim across the yard. Eddie's trap face is already out and about though.
What's happened then? Up at this time? You wet the bed, the pair of you?
You're daft, you are, and dirty.
Oh dear, oh dear. Sticks and stones will break my bones, but names will never hurt me.
So we walk straight past the barn till he's gone to do his jobs. Casey starts really wondering what we're up to. Then, when the coast is clear, we double back.
I don't think I want to after all, Kathy.
It's all right, promise.
What a curtsy.
Well, I didn't. Come on, he's over there.
I think he's gone.
No, there he is. Asleep.
Sleep in the hay. The little Lord Jesus.
Not so little, though.
He doesn't look like I thought he would. His jacket's all torn.
Nan, not to tell nobody. It's got to be a secret.
Yeah. And he'll tell us when he wakes up, won't he? He'll tell us what to do.
278, 279, 280.
280 what?
Eggs we've had for breakfast since last Easter.
Oh, what are you talking about Easter for already?
I like Easter. Not as good as Christmas, though.
Kathy, won't a certain person want some breakfast? Shush. It says in a certain Bible that a certain person eats bread.
Shut up, big mouth.
What are you two talking about?
Nothing.
Yes, you are, then. I know exactly what you're talking about.
No, you don't.
You're not arguing again, are you? Come on, I want to get cleared up.
Can we go out to play?
Yes, but you're not to get yourselves dirty for Sunday school, mind.
Oh, we won't. We really won't.
We'll bring the rest of the pot stew for you, Auntie. Get those slices of bread now. Shove them under your jumper.
Where are we going, then? Are we playing with Jackie Greenwood?
One of us might be, two of us aren't.
You rotten coward. Why? Where are you going?
Ask no questions, get no lies told.
Well, I'm going off to hide and no following me.
We don't want to follow you.
Well, you better not, you rotten cows.
Good riddance.
Shouldn't we have fishes?
No, that was only in the miracle about the 5,000.
Wine then?
Yes, he has bread and wine. We've only got this.
Oh, Kathy, that's my dad's Empire port wine for Christmas. For after the Queen.
Well, it'll just have to do.
Oh no, not that Eddie again. He's always around.
And it looks as if he's heading for the barn.
He's taking that sick calf up.
Come on. Eddie! Eddie, wait! Oh, what are you doing?
What's it look like, putting this calf in the barn?
Isn't she any better?
No, she eats too much. Like somebody else I know.
I'll put you in the barn if you like.
You trying to get my job or something? Your dad says I've got to put her comfortable till the vet comes.
Well, he says I got to help more around the place. Says I'm useless, and I'm not, see? Just that nobody lets me. Will you let me, Eddie, just this once?
Well, I don't know. You know how?
Yes, I've watched you, seen how clever you are at it. Will you, please, 'cause it's Sunday?
Well, no, I'd better do it myself.
Oh, go on. Then you could go and look at your trap. I think there's something in it. I saw it as I come along.
Like what?
Big, old wood pigeon, like the one you've been after for ages.
Right, all right. Long as you know how. In the trap now, is he? I'll have him.
Come on, Nan.
Does he always sleep? Jesus.
I'll put this calf over here.
He doesn't look well. He looks poorly. And he's got blood on his face. He's got a nice face, though. I'm glad he came to our barn. Aren't you? He could have gone to Jackie Greenwood.
Can't find Jackie Greenwood anywhere.
Get out!
No, why should I? It's my barn as much as yours. Any road, I want to see my kitten.
Who's that fellow? It's not a fellow. It's Jesus.
Is he dead?
Of course he isn't.
That isn't Jesus.
Well, it is then, Mr. Clever Dick.
You wore a long dress, did Jesus?
That was in the olden days. This is modern times.
Is it, though? Is it really him? How do you know?
Because he told me.
Wow. Wow.
Now listen, it's a secret. You haven't to tell anybody.
No.
Because we don't know yet what he wants us to do.
No.
And we've to look after him. See, I brought him some bread.
And I brought him some wine. Put them down by him now, so they'll see it when he wakes up.
Oh, gentle Jesus.
Sunday always means Sunday school for all the children around. So after we've eaten our dinner, roast beef and Yorkshire pudding with rice pudding for afters usually, we set off up the hill to the church hall. The vicar is called Reverend Reeves, and it's his wife, Mrs. Reeves, that teaches the Sunday school.
Right, children. We'll have our question time now, shall we? Has anybody got any questions? Jenny? David? About today's lesson? Or anything else? What about today's lesson? It was about the Good Samaritan, wasn't it? Peter?
Please, Mrs. Reeves.
Kathy?
Please, what happened if Jesus came back?
Well, of course, Jesus has never really left us, has he? He's with us all the time. Here, in this room. At home, everywhere.
Yes, miss, I know that. Only, I mean, if he comes back in person, like...
Aye, yes, in person. Well, for one thing, he'd find a great many changes, wouldn't he? Now, that's a good question. What sort of changes would he find? Jackie?
Telly? Wagon train?
Beat the clock.
Yes, Jackie and Jenny, that's quite right. There wasn't any television, of course. But I was meaning other things. What else can you think of?
Bankside Power Station?
Thank you, Charlie. Anyone else?
But what would they do to him if he did come back?
Well, I'm afraid the world hasn't changed all that much, Kathy. There are still bad people as well as good people.
But miss,
Yes?
what I want to know is, would they crucify him?
I suppose some of the bad people might try, but this time all the good people would have to try even harder to stop them. We know what we'd do, don't we? What would we do? If Jesus came back on earth, what would we do? Oh, we'd praise him, wouldn't we? What would we do? Good. And again, we'd praise him.
You always come in threes. What? Please, cars. That's 3 that have passed us this afternoon.
Don't be so daft. They're not buses.
Stop raining. Do you think he made it do that, Kathy?
Perhaps.
Could you get me a nice wonder cake for my birthday on Tuesday?
And some chocolate logs.
No, we mustn't. Mrs. Reed says you've only got to ask Jesus to love you, not for things.
She talks out the back of her neck.
I'd like to see her face when she knows we've got him in our barn.
Are we going to tell her?
Not till he's ready. Well, when he's better, then everybody'll know. They'll all come to see him.
Who?
Everybody. Shepherds, wise men, lords and ladies, bishops and people. The Lord Mayor. There'll be thousands of them round our farm before he's finished. Casey's asleep.
Who's there?
He's awake.
I said who's...
All right. It's only us.
You're awake at last. Oh, you've broken your wine.
Yeah.
Why did you do that?
And your hand's bleeding.
Please put the bottle down. We won't hurt you.
No. Sorry.
We brought you that wine.
And the bread.
Did you?
Sorry it wasn't very much.
I didn't bring you any dinner, but you can have my kitten, see?
Aye.
It's the best one with the black face. I'll put it down there for you in the hay.
We've not told nobody about you. You don't want us to tell nobody, do you?
No. Don't tell nobody.
Because we know who you are.
What?
And we're going to look after you.
Are you still tired? Do you want to sleep some more?
Yes, I don't feel so good.
Why don't you lie down? And there's a blanket here if you need it.
It's only an old horse blanket, but it'll be warm. How did you get here?
Walked. I walked and walked. And I walked. And I walked and walked.
All the way from heaven? We've got to go now, but we'll bring you some more food later.
Good night, gentle Jesus. Sleep well.
The police have issued the following description of the man, Arthur Allen Blake, last seen in the Wakefield area of the West Riding of York.
Such a
He
greedy.
is of average height,
I'm
with
hungry.
dark brown hair and blue eyes.
Travel in any
He is wearing grey corduroy trousers, a green polo neck sweater, and a black donkey jacket.
Think that.
Finally,
Auntie.
it appears that rock and
He's
roll
just
is
a
no longer
pig,
an entirely
and he thinks
American
everybody
phenomenon.
else is the same as he is.
All right, all
What's wrong
right.
with Nick?
That's enough.
Yeah, but she did have 2
That is enough. Now, I want to talk to you. Did you all come straight home from Sunday school today?
Yes, Dad.
Didn't hang about anywhere?
No, Dad.
No, well, that's right. I don't want you hanging about talking to people and that. You didn't talk to anybody, did you?
The vicar said hello.
No, I mean strangers, like.
No,
Didn't talk to
Dad.
any strangers.
No.
Why?
I don't want you to talk to any strangers, that's all.
Put that cake back at once, Charlie.
Oh, sorry.
Putting cake in your pocket, I never heard of such a thing.
Just thought I might get hungry later.
Tea is to be eaten at the table.
Now you mind what I say now, all of you. I don't want you having to do with any strangers. Now you mind what I say.
Monday is the day that we get our comic called Shirley. And this week there's a free offer with it of a real Arabian charm bracelet. So in the morning we went up to the village and the other two went to collect the comic before they sold out, while I did some shopping for Aunt Dolly.
Have you finished, Kathy?
All done, let's go home.
Hey, look, there's another police car parked up there.
How do you know it's another one?
Because he's got a different number plate to the ones I saw yesterday.
Did you get the stuff for him?
Yeah. I got an extra bar of soap, a toothbrush and an individual fruit pie.
Do you think Auntie Dolly will find out when you give her the change?
No, I'll say I lost the bill.
Do you think it's wicked?
Of course not. How can it be wicked when we're only doing it for him?
That car's gone now. I think when I grow up, I want to be a policeman.
You'll be too fat to be a policeman.
So we make our way back to the farm. But as we get near to the gate, we see this gang of children, about 9 of them from Sunday school, hanging round and looking sort of hopeful. And then it dawns on me that our Charlie has gone and opened his big gob like he always does.
No, I didn't. Then it was only Jackie Greenwood.
You weren't supposed to tell anybody.
I didn't tell anybody, only Jackie Greenwood.
We walk on then. We'll just ignore them, I say, and then they'll go away. They're all quiet when we pass them, and we're just about to go through the gate, and I look round, and there they all are, following us. They stop, so we set off again, and they set off too. And we stop, and they stop, and we start, and they start. And this goes on for a little while. Stop, start, stop, start.
Look, what do you lot want?
Yeah, why are you following us?
We come to see him.
Who?
Jesus. Well, you can't.
Yes, we can. It's not your private property. Everybody can see him if they want.
She's right, Kathy.
All right. But if I let you, if we let you see him, it's got to be a secret from the grown-ups. Do you promise?
We promise.
Because if you don't, they'll come and take him away like last time. Do you understand?
Yes, Kathy.
Right. Now, you can't all go past our house, else they'll see you. So you'll have to go right round. Nana Charlie will take you, and you're to wait behind the barn till you get the signal. And don't make any noise. I'll go and see him first.
Hello?
I brought you these like I promised.
Fruit pie. Thanks.
I could only get blackcurrant.
My favourite.
Oh, your leg looks bad. I haven't seen that cut before.
Only just noticed it myself.
What did you do to get that?
Can you get me some water? And a bit of cloth or something to wipe the blood off, like.
Well, yeah, I'll send our Charlie.
Charlie?
You know, me brother.
Oh, yeah. Look, who else knows I'm here?
Only him. And Nan, my sister. And the other kids.
What other kids?
From the Sunday school. They want to praise you.
Praise?
So I goes outside then, and I tells them to come in. And they all gather round and stare at Jesus, and he stares back. And I send Charlie off to fetch the water from the yard.
What shall I fetch it in?
Oh, use your loaf and find something. Well, say hello, everybody.
Pleased to meet you. Take off your cap, Jackie Greenwood, and show some respect.
Ow!
would you like to have our comic?
Huh?
It's got a free gift inside.
Oh. Ta.
In that envelope, it's an Arabian charm bracelet.
And I brought you your book.
What book?
The Bible, of course.
Will you tell us a story?
Story?
The one about the Good Samaritan.
No, loaves and fishes.
No, the Holy Ghost.
Oh, please tell us a story.
Oh,
here's a story.
Shut up! I mean, you mustn't make so much noise. Please, if you don't mind. I mean, if you're quiet, I'll read you a story. From the comic, okay? Here we are now. Here's one that looks interesting. Ruth Lawrence, air hostess. You ready? Ruth strode across the tarmac to the aeroplane, adjusting her smart uniform cap as she went. The sun shone and glinted on the silver...
Kathy!
What's up now?
He's me dad and the vet. They're coming to see the sick calf. Now and they're outside.
What
Quick, hide in that pile of hay. We'll cover you over. Come on, you lot. Help me.
All right, what are you lot doing in here?
I was just reading them a story from our comic.
Oh, come on, outside and play, all of you. And you, get a move on.
Why, Dad?
Mr. Weaver's come to look over that calf.
Can't I stay?
No, Mr. Weaver don't want your advice.
Oh, please, Dad. I have been looking after her, haven't I?
Well, let the girl stay. Never know. She might learn something.
Well, keep out of the way then.
Oh, thank you.
Come on then, girl.
All right.
Steady on, come on.
Doesn't seem to be much wrong with her now, eh?
No, she's lively enough.
The calf is terrified and tries to get away. Me dad and the vet are trying to corner it. Sometimes they step really close to where Jesus is hiding. And once, as they kick the hay about, I see the ends of his fingers. And Mr. Weaver treads on them. And I'm thinking how much it must hurt him. Any minute now. Any minute.
What's this? Broken glass? Broken bottle? How'd that get here?
I'll be off now then, eh?
Well, thanks for coming.
Give me a ring you get any more trouble with her.
Until at last it's all over. And they've gone.
Thanks for not giving me away.
Oh, we wouldn't give you away. Not ever. But we must find you somewhere safer to hide.
What you did was very brave. Look, why are you and the other kids doing this for me?
Because we believe in you, of course. Oh, I nearly forgot. I thought you might like to have this card.
What is it?
A Sunday school card. Suffer the little children to come unto me, it says. And a picture of you.
Me?
Doesn't look much like you, I know. But it was taken a long time ago.
No. You don't think... I mean, you think I'm...
We know who you are. And you mustn't worry about anything. We love you, and we won't let the grown-ups find you. You're safe with us.
Straight away now, the news about Jesus' coming spreads like wildfire. As every kid that was there in the barn tells their friends, down the recreation ground, or in the street where they live, or in the group they belong to, like scouts and brownies and cadets and that. It's just like a big buzz going round the whole area. Maybe the whole of the West Riding. Maybe the world. But then, something a bit not so good happened this afternoon. I wasn't there. It was just Nan and Charlie going to the barn to check on the kittens.
Spider. Oh, where are you? Where's he gone? Nan, who's Happy Kitten?
I don't know, do I?
Jesus? Excuse me, but,
What?
have you got my kitten?
What kitten?
You know, the one I gave you.
I haven't seen it.
I gave it to you to look after.
I'm sorry.
Oh, there it is by your foot. Oh, no. It's dead, Nan. My kitten's dead.
Oh, no, Charlie.
He let it die. Look, he just let my kitten die.
Oh, Charlie, come back.
There now. Do you feel a bit better?
No.
Give us a drag on your fag before you finish it.
You don't smoke.
You're right, I don't. It's horrible.
It's not all true in the Bible, is it, Kathy?
Of course it is.
No, it isn't, because he's only ordinary.
Who?
Gentle Jesus. He does things for other people, but he won't do anything for me.
Come on now.
It's because it isn't him. It isn't Jesus. He's just a fella.
It is him, Charlie.
Well, it isn't then. He's supposed to look after animals, and he doesn't.
He does. It's just that, well...
It wasn't his kitten, it was mine.
There must... He must have had a reason. Shall we go and find out?
Where?
I can think of someone who's bound to know. Come on. He'll know the answer. It's his job.
Ah, Kathy and Charlie.
Hello, Mrs. Reeves. Please could we speak to the vicar?
But he isn't in just now, and I'm rather busy.
It's just... You know how he used to cure people?
I beg your pardon?
Jesus, I mean. He cured a blind man, didn't he?
Oh, that's right.
And he could bring people back from the dead.
Lazarus, I think you mean. Look,
Only he must have let some people die, mustn't he?
Kathy, can this wait?
So why does he let people die? Please, Mrs. Reeves.
Well, you see, babies and people are being born all the time. And those of us who are here already have got to make room for them, haven't they?
Why?
The Lord giveth and the Lord taketh away. That's what the Bible says, isn't it?
Yes.
Good. And God moves in a mysterious way. We all know that. We have to trust him, Kathy, don't we? And have faith. Anyway, perhaps we can talk about this a bit more next Sunday. Have a discussion about it, if you're still worried. I'm afraid I really must go now.
She doesn't know. Come on, let's go home.
Charlie, come back! Charlie!
What do you think you're doing? You nearly copped it there, lad. Is he your brother, miss?
Yes, officer.
Well, you want to keep an eye on him and teach him his curb drill. Otherwise, you're going to be one less in the family.
Yes, sir.
Sir, message just come in on the radio. We got the army in with us on the Blake case.
About time, too.
And they found a sister of his in Leeds. That's probably where he's making for.
Well, we'll get him if he does. Right, you two, come on. I'll see you across the road.
Yes, sir.
Don't go talking to any strangers, will you?
Hello. What have you got for me today?
Some sausage and cheese and a custard slice. Funny sort of breakfast.
It's fine.
They've all got a bit mixed up, I'm afraid.
Gonna have to with some snout, though.
Snout?
Fags. Ciggies.
Oh. I didn't know you smoked.
No, well, I didn't used to. I do now, sometimes.
I'll try and get you some.
How'd you get hold of this grub, then?
I just took it. Is that all right?
As long as you don't get caught. You're an amazing girl. What would your mother say?
Well, but she's dead. She's in heaven. I thought you'd know that.
Oh, yeah. Of course. And you were all looked after by...
Me Aunt Dolly. She lives with us. Me, Dad, our Nan and our Charlie. It's his birthday today. He's having a party this afternoon. Why did you let that kitten die?
Sorry, really sorry. I've got a lot on my mind just now.
Yes.
Kathy, I shall have to be going soon.
Do you have to?
I've already been here too long.
There's lots more kids want to see you. Will you have time before you go?
I don't know. I'll try.
Are you going a long way?
I expect so. Kathy, I wondered if you might do me a favour. It could be the last one I ask.
Anything.
Will you run me an errand? Only, if you do, you haven't to tell anybody.
I wouldn't.
Of course you wouldn't. Now, do you know a railway line near here that isn't used? It's near a reservoir.
The Castle Loop?
And there's a tunnel.
Yes.
Well, listen. There's a package I want bringing. It's just outside the tunnel, wrapped in sacking, and wedged under the line. Think you could find it?
I expect so.
Good lass. Now, you go by yourself, mind, and don't open it.
I run all the way there. I pass groups of kids and they all want to talk to me. I know they want to come and see Jesus, but I don't stop. There's loads of soldiers about, especially up on the moors, and sometimes policemen. I try to keep out of their sight. I don't know why. I find the tunnel and I start examining the railway sleepers outside, one by one. I go up and down, thinking he's not going to be there. But suddenly I see it. A smallish, sacking-covered parcel wedged under one of the rails. I have to weave and tug like mad. When it finally comes away, it feels solid and quite heavy for its size. Then I see a couple of soldiers coming straight towards me.
Stop! Yeah!
So I duck behind the hedge at the side of the track. They stop only feet away from me, and I hardly dare to breathe.
Oh, it's only a kid.
Hey, here, have you thought? What would you do if you found him? On your own like, would you turn him in?
Are you kidding? I'd tell him to belt off.
That's right, poor bleeder. Must be terrible risking life and limb abroad for your country. Your missus two-time and you're at home. Worth thinking about.
And maybe he didn't do it anyway.
Kind of got no proper evidence yet to speak of.
Just they found her shot dead.
They move on then, and I head back to the farm and deliver the package, like I promised. He's very pleased, but he doesn't show me what's in it. Then I go in to dress for the party and help Auntie Dolly with any last-minute things that might need doing. There's only about 9 kids coming, mostly the ones I've already said about.
I don't want to play it anymore.
You've got to finish the game.
Well, I want to be the blind man then.
You can.
It's my party. I'll play what I like. I'm the king of the castle. Whee!
You calm down, otherwise I know somebody who might find himself in bed and his party over.
Whee! I'm going to be the blind man and I'm going to come at you.
Now, I'm just going to finish cutting that cake and anybody I find misbehaving when I get back won't get any.
Come on, Charlie.
No, I want to be the blind man.
It's David's turn.
Me, I want to be
No,
his
I wanna be the
party.
blind man.
I'm going to be it, so there.
Dad, will you tell him to give over?
Now you just watch it. You're getting overexcited.
But it's my party.
I don't care who blind man is, as long as you behave. It's going to be the last game, so make the most on it.
Mind another cup of tea now, Dorothy?
You'll have to use one of the best cups then. In the sideboard and be careful with it.
I'll be glad when that lot's over. Wear me out to them kids.
Well, it doesn't take much to do that. You've only been in here 10 minutes.
Hey, where's that bottle of port then?
Not thinking of drinking port now, are you?
It's not here.
Well, I haven't drunk it. Not a drop has passed my lips since VE Day. I didn't like it then.
Where the hell...
And if you're going back in there, take these plates for me. An old door whilst I bring cake.
Kathy! Kathy!
Just a minute, Dad.
You shifted the bottle of port outside for?
Yes, I won.
Right, it's cake time. Everybody that wants a piece queues up in front of Auntie Dolly. You, I said, not all pushed together. Quiet now. Charlie, make way for the ladies. Now, Jenny.
Thanks, Miss Bostock.
Mary. Nan.
Your auntie said make way. Remember?
Hey, Nan, put that piece down. Who's it for?
Me, it's mine.
I'm not talking about the piece in that hand. Who's the bit in the other hand for?
Oh, Jesus.
Who'd you say it was for, love?
But it isn't Jesus.
What?
It's just a fella. They all think it's Jesus.
Fella? What?
The fella in the old barn, he's been there 3 days.
3? You mean? Right, you lot, party's over. Take your cake, Olive, go straight home. Straight home. Quickly now, quick as you can. Dorothy, get your coat on. Got the phone box, call the police. Tell them we've got Blake. He's here, in our old barn. Eddie! Eddie!
The room empties then, and there's just me, Nan and Charlie left. And it feels sort of cold, as if the fire's suddenly gone out, although it hasn't. Nan's crying a bit because she was the one who said his name first, and Charlie looks as miserable as sin. And I think, well, somebody's got to go and warn Jesus. So I leave the other two and slip out the house. And I'm just about to cross the yard.
Kathy, you're not going up there, so don't think you are.
I'm going to see him.
You can't. Eddie and I have locked him in the bar.
Please let me pass, Dad.
You don't know, love. You don't understand.
You don't know
Look,
anything.
it's not what you think. You don't know who he is.
I do, it's Jesus.
He's got a gun.
He hasn't.
He has. And I'm on my way to get mine.
You're just making it all up because you want to get him. You can't leave anybody alone.
Look.
I'm going to see him and I don't care about you.
Stop it now, stop it.
Oh, please, let me. Please, Daddy, I must see him. It's Jesus.
Come on, love, I'm taking you back in.
Can you still see me, Dad, through the window?
No, he's gone back up to the barn. What are we gonna do?
I'm going to try and get through again. Where's your roll-ups, Charlie?
In my pocket, why?
Give them to me.
No, they're mine.
You steal the baccy from Dad.
Actually, they were a birthday present from Jackie.
And he steals it from his dad. Jesus asked me for ciggies. Least I can do is try and take them to him in his extremity.
But you can't get into the barn.
There's a grill at the back. If I can get round there without Dad seeing, I can post them through that.
Jesus. Hey, Jesus, it's me. It's Kathy. Please talk to me. I love you. I wouldn't hurt you. It wasn't me.
Go away, kid.
Oh, please.
Go away.
I brought you something. You snort. I'll push it through the grill. Have you got it? Have you?
Thanks. Did you bring the matches?
I forgot the matches.
Doesn't matter. You remembered the snout.
I didn't give you away. It was Charlie. But he didn't mean to. It was just he didn't think.
That's all right.
Will you forgive him? Oh, please.
Yeah, I forgive him.
It's his snort that you got. Then Aunt Dolly went for the police. What will you do? Are you going to get away this time?
It's not up to me, is it? It's up to them, isn't it?
None of us kids would have ever sent for the police. Not ever. Ever. Because we all believe in you. We really do.
No.
Did you hear what I said, Jesus?
Yes.
And we love you. The coming you're gonna do. There must be something you can do. You can do anything.
go to the end of the barn then to see what's going on. There's a long stream of police cars coming up the lane and through the farm gate. There's starting to be police everywhere. And up on the horizon, I see soldiers and jeeps starting to come down towards us. And then, I see the children come in. Hundreds of them. There's Raymond and all his mob from down the wreck. They're crossing through the horse field. And in the stubble field there's David and the cubs all in the uniforms. And there are brownies and girl guides with Jenny. And more children I've never seen before are starting to come in from every direction. And they're blocking up the road so the police cars can't get through.
What the hell are all these damn kids doing here?
I've no idea, sir.
Well, get rid of them. I want this whole area clear. He's got a gun.
Jesus, the kids are all here to see you. Hundreds of them. They want to help you. You must hurry. Jesus, can you hear me?
I think it's too late.
What?
It's finished. I'm giving myself up now. I'm ready.
Wait. Oh, wait, will we ever see you again? Will we see you?
You bet.
What did you say? I didn't hear you.
I said yes. Yes. You'll hear about me again.
Promise? Jesus.
Yes. I promise.
Kathy?
Dad.
Come on. Don't cry. Let's get you out of here.
No, I want to stay.
You there, Blakey? You gonna be a good lad?
We'd best just get out of the line of action, though, so the police can do their job, eh?
What about it, Blakey? What's it gonna be, then? You're gonna make more trouble for yourself?
Dad and me move away then and walk down to join the children watching. Dad puts his arm around my shoulders and it feels nice and matey. We can see the barn up a bit above us, quite clear now.
Blake, we know you're in there. We've got you surrounded. Throw out the gun and come out with your hands up.
The police are keeping the children back, but they don't have to try very hard, because everybody's very still, dead quiet, watching and concentrating on the barn door. And in a minute, Jesus comes out. The sun is starting to go down, all red, and he stands there against the sky, like a shadow. And they make him put out his arms for them to search him. And then Jesus and these two policemen, they start to walk down towards the cars, towards us, until they come up against the beginning of the crowd of children. The kids just all stand where they are and stare, without moving.
All right, you children, make way now. Clear a path. Get these children out the way before someone gets hurt.
And then the children move and part, just like it says the Red Sea did in the Bible, and make a path for Jesus and the two policemen. I can't take my eyes off Jesus. I stare and I stare. Just as he passes, he looks straight at me for a long time, and he gives me a little smile. And then he's gone by. They're putting him in the car, taking him away. A group of policemen walk in front of the car and clear a path through the children. They can't go very fast. And the rest of the children fall in behind, close in around the car, stream along like a great slow flood. And very soon the farmyard and all the fields around are empty, with all the children gone. and just Dad and me left standing there alone. I start to move, then as I do I look down and see something by my feet. Dad sees it too and picks it up.
What's this?
My Sunday school card. It's an old one.
Come on then, lass. Let's go in.
And then, just as we turn to go, a little boy appears coming down the lane. And he runs up to us.
Excuse me, please, has he gone?
Yes, I'm afraid you missed him this time. But he'll be coming again.
In Whistle Down the Wind, Kathy was played by Rachel Ibbotson, Nan by Poppy Rush and Charlie by Alex Slater. The man was played by Paul Copley, the father by Stephen Critchlow, Auntie Dolly by Becky Hindley, Eddie by Ben Crow, Jackie Greenwood by Nick Rowd and Jenny by Stephanie Rawson. Other children were William Rush and pupils from St Mary's CV Primary School in Manchester. Whistle Down the Wind, from the novel by Mary Haley Bell and the film script by Keith Waterhouse and Willis Hall, was adapted for radio by Diana Griffiths. The director was Pauline Harris.